Hey y'all, happy Saturday. Question for y'all. What would you do if your husband got another woman pregnant? What the fuck would you do? I just could not believe it. Like, okay, if anybody wanted to know what the hell was wrong with Wendy Williams, it's her husband. Her husband is like really, really stressing her out. Like, come to find out her husband got another woman pregnant. I don't know what the hell I would do if my husband got another woman pregnant. Guys, I'm just being honest with you.
Everyone's okay. I don't understand.
It's a lot of demonic shit going on in this world. A lot of demonic people. A lot of demonic energies. You know, seem like to me the world is sort of flipped upside down. I know that if that was me, if my husband got a chick pregnant, I think I would start to believe in abortion for her. That's like 18 years of having to take care of another person, and then also possibly dealing with some crazy bitch. I'm sorry, I would leave the situation. I would. They say that you're supposed to be with your husband through thick and thin. Because a lot of these females are crazy. A lot of people are not like me. Like with me, when I broke up with my ex, I didn't bother him. I didn't do nothing to him. I didn't go by his house. I didn't try to drop the kids off. I kept my kids at home. I did not try to force him to be around the children. He did his own thing. I never bothered him, even though he was bothering the fuck out of me because he did that shit. He did it to me, right? But can you imagine if you married and you've been married for like 10 years and your husband get another fucking bitch pregnant? This bitch get to come around and like literally she damn near running the fucking shit. Fuck that shit. Deuces. I'm out. And you know what? If he get a bitch pregnant, I'm taking most of every fucking thing. I'm taking everything, man. You ain't got no rights to nothing because to me, that's irresponsible. You know what I'm saying? I was just talking to somebody about marriage earlier today, and I believe in the sanctity of marriage. I don't believe in all this back and forth shit, all this open marriage shit. I don't. In fact, I think people that get into open marriages, shit like this ends up happening. Because you're not actually making a commitment and you're with the wrong person. If you are with a person and you can't make a commitment to them, you are with the wrong fucking person, period. It ain't no forcing the commitment. Can't nobody do no shit like that. If you with the right person, you're gonna commit to them by default. It does not fucking matter. Okay? And I'm sorry. Listen, a lot of you men that leave for hours or years and y'all go to either prison or y'all go to like the military, you cannot expect for a person that doesn't have a commitment to you to be automatically waiting for you to come, because you ain't made no commitment. When you make a commitment, that is it. I don't believe in all this stuff. And I notice that people that try to do like open marriages, and we see this a lot in Hollywood. We see open marriages a lot in Hollywood. And I just think that if you are, this is what I think. I think that if you ain't ready to settle down, I gotta go because I only got 15% on my phone. If you ain't actually truly ready to settle down, stop getting married. Marriage is for people that are in love. Marriage is for people that belong together. Marriage is not for people that want to go out and screw a bunch of folks. It's not. Why are you getting married? For what? When you get married, your mind, body, and spirit belongs to your husband and vice versa. So if you are not all the way in it, then why are you doing it? I don't understand why people. That's why I didn't get married before. I could have been married years ago. Could have been married. No, thank you. I knew that it wasn't even, and it doesn't matter if you got kids or not. If anything, and I would never question my kids. Fuck that. Because a lot of men will question kids. Well, she wouldn't even marry. Because a lot of these men, they wanted you to marry them. I've had men that wanted me to marry them, and they tried to put babies in me to get me to marry them. I wasn't gonna have it. If it's not meant to be, if it's not gonna work out, it's not gonna fucking work out, man. Quit trying to force that shit. I be seeing way too many people trying to force marriage. Marriage is not for he whores and she whores. It's not. Marriage is for people who are ready to, who are meant to love each other under God. Now, guys, I am not Christian. Okay, I am not Christian. I am not Muslim. I am not Jehovah's Witness. I am none of those things. And because I think that there's no need. I don't have to be a part of a cult in order to live a life that I want to live. Okay, I don't feel that I have to be a part of a cult. Here, baby, here.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I don't have to be a part of a weird religious cult. That's exactly what Christianity is, in my opinion. But I do know that marriage between a man and a woman is sacred. Okay, it is. It's sacred. So I am not going to go and marry somebody that I'm not in love with just for the sake of saying that I'm married. No, I'm not going to do it. Never. I'm never going to do it. Especially, listen, you men out there that can't provide, you non-providing men, you shouldn't even think about marriage or commitment. You ain't even marriage or commitment material when you can't even provide for the woman. You can't even provide for a family. It's not meant for a woman to be a goddamn fucking slave out there working and shit. When a woman is pregnant, she's supposed to be able to lay her ass down and you get your ass out there and work. Okay, that's the way it's supposed to be. But you got these men out here that just ain't about shit, and they running around here, they still trying to judge the women that didn't want to commit to them. Well, I'm not gonna make a fucking commitment to you. I'm gonna make a commitment to my child. You know, unfortunately, when you're a good parent, when you are the good parent, you sometimes get the short end of the stick, especially when you're a woman. You know, but it's still like literally, if you are a man and guys, if you come to me and ask me about my kids, I have to get a court order first. I'm going to be getting a court order. I'm not going to go somewhere and spend hundreds of fucking dollars and not knowing the deal. So don't come back to me. Don't mention nothing about my children in a chat room. Okay. I don't have to, because he is a non-custodial parent, but I will be getting a court order. That way, when I do go there to get them, there will be no problem. Okay? Bye, T-Rose. Okay? So, I don't have time for that. I don't have time to be going off on no damn wild goose chases. So, y'all people that's bringing up my kids and shit, y'all know first of all, you don't talk to my kids. You don't know my kids. You don't know the situation. So, quit talking about that shit. Okay? Most of y'all ain't even never fucking lived. Most of y'all don't even have no damn kids. Or no man around to fight over your kids. So you wouldn't know what the fuck people going through. You need to mind your own damn business is what you need to do, and quit, get the fuck out of people's business. Okay? Get the fuck up out of people's business, man. Get your own life. Get your own fucking life. That's what I advise a lot of you to do. They not gonna whoop you. What? What you mean they not gonna whoop me? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. They not gonna whoop you. I don't know what you're talking about, Reluctant Dragon. Anyway, all I know is that who ain't gonna beat me up? What are you talking about? They ain't gonna beat you up. They ain't gonna beat you up. I don't know what that means. Anyway, y'all, I'm sorry. That's why I never got married, because I ain't never met nobody that was worthy of marrying me. Never. That's why I have not gotten married. When I meet a man that's worthy of marriage to me, I will fucking get married. If it don't happen in this lifetime, fine. But I know for me, I know a lot of these marriages that I'm seeing happening, they ain't about shit. They not. Like, most marriages are not based upon love and trust and kindness. There's no foundation to a lot of these marriages that we have out here. So when it ends in divorce or when the man goes off and gets another woman pregnant and shit, I think it's disgusting. And then guess what? That child is going to grow up with stigma. Whoever this love child is, this child is going to grow up with automatic spiritual stigma on it. It is the child that he's having with this other woman. And the reason why I say that is because of the way people are. People are really weird about stuff like that. So I don't know. I feel like her husband, I feel like Wendy Williams' husband is a piece of shit. I feel like he's irresponsible. Just like I feel like Tamar Braxton's husband. Her husband. She needs to fucking finish divorcing him. He's violent. I'm sorry. Nobody wants a fucking violent husband. Okay, her mama telling the fucking truth about that shit, and it's because of that grandbaby. She's concerned, cause see, before for years, Tamar and Vince didn't have no kids, right? This is her first child. So, and this dude evidently still violent in front of that baby. Okay, so just cause men can act innocent in public and aloof, but as soon as they get behind closed doors, they turn into a goddamn fucking demon. I've seen men like that. I've been with men like that. Like they'll just be just as nice and hi and waving and just all normal and shit. And as soon as he closed the door, this nigga turned into a fucking monster of mass proportions. I don't know. And I think that Tamar Braxton's mother is just concerned about her grandkid. And I don't fucking blame her. When you got a baby around this, they have a kid now. And Tamar probably made the mistake of thinking that he was going to stop being abusive to her. He may have done it during the pregnancy, but trust me, an abusive man, he just gets worse. It just gets worse and worse. Okay, and also another thing, guys, if you leave, yes, baby, is it pausing? If you leave an abusive man, if you leave an abusive, crazy ass man, you have to bind him. Instead of going around telling everybody what the fuck he did, do a pop-it binding on his ass. Bind him from doing any harm, because a lot of them will continue to try to harm you years and years later. And definitely, guys, don't ever trust a man that has hit you with your children, because you'll find out years later that he'll beat on your daughters too, especially if you have daughters. He'll beat on your sons. So unfortunately, we all find this out the hard way. Unfortunately, the way that it works is, you can't always just snatch them, because sometimes the kids end up with battered children syndrome and they'll lie for the parent.
Ready to test.
What the hell is going on with this thing? I'm trying to go to this thing and it's not going. It just keeps. Okay, hold on. Yeah, so unfortunately, it's just the way that it is. Shit, you got to be careful with these men. Some of them are just fucking abusive, man, and they'll continue to abuse your children, especially if you have little girls, because little girls are extensions of the mother. And if you had a really, really crazy ass, stalker ass man, and see, a lot of times the kids, they don't even know. If you were a good mother to your kids, they don't even know they wouldn't even know the shit that they daddy was doing to you. But I think that you should tell them. I don't think you should shelter them from that. I think a lot of times if a man is abusive, and sometimes when the mother just like literally turns the kids against the man, I think sometimes that's good shit. Cause you see what the fuck they do. They turn right around and fuck up your kids. They do. They fuck up your kids, man. Is that what you want to see, baby? They'll fuck with your daughter's heads. They will be trying to fight them and shit too, trying to make them they replacement wife and shit. Beating on them and stuff, beating them into submission. So I wouldn't, I'm just telling you, I speak from personal experience. If you have a man that beat you during the relationship, he's going to continue to be violent and do the same thing to your kids. And first of all, ignorance will never change. You can take the nigga out of the ghetto, but you can't take the ghetto out of a nigga. Okay, so it don't matter. It really don't matter how much money these men have. If he's ghetto and ignorant and retarded, then he's gonna continue to be ghetto, ignorant, and fucking retarded. Okay, he's gonna continue to be that same person. What, baby? What is it? Which one you want to see? So it's just, I mean, literally. Ooh, let's watch this. Let's watch this. Let's watch this. We're gonna watch this again, okay? Anyway, y'all, we about to watch movies and stuff, and I'm about to cook dinner or whatever. I'm just telling y'all the fucking truth, man. And if my husband got another heifer pregnant, you know what? I don't know. Like I do. Life is precious to me. Life is precious to me. Like I value human life, and I'm not an evil, mean person or whatever. But I think that I would have to dump his ass. I think I'd leave his ass if he got somebody pregnant. I'm sorry. That's way too much. Way too much disrespect. And you know, I mean, I don't know. I think that Wendy Williams might be in love with this dude though, because like when she passed out on her show, it was probably stress and then a mixture of health problems added with fucking stress. I think I would have. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna tell y'all this. Ever since I think probably about 15 years ago, I don't put all my stock into a fucking man. I don't get emotionally attached to a man. That's why when these people run around here on the internet, they think they hurting me every time they bring up men and shit. I don't give a fuck about what the fuck you talking about. Men come a dime a dozen, goddammit, and I got what? How much I got? I got a goddamn dollar. Men come a dime a dozen. Ain't nobody sitting up here crying over no goddamn fucking man. But I think a lot of these people, they think like if they had some shit happen with a man, and it's not like I married him. It's not like anything happened. So why do you keep bringing this shit up? But it's a lot of women that like literally the slightest little fucking thing would just kill them. They would kill over in pain. I don't give a fuck that much. I honestly don't. Especially not about no man that I never made love to or talked to. Honey, I've had real life men in my life do me wrong. Men in real life do you wrong. When you have a man in real life do you wrong, some fantasy online shit ain't gonna hurt you that much. It's not gonna hurt you that much. You're not really gonna give a fuck. That's just like I was just in D-Lo's chat and this person V-Dub, ooh, it is such a nice day out here, y'all. This person V-Dub, y'all, this dude gonna sit up here and say she just in here to make Lamar jealous. I said, what the fuck? I said, why you giving this dude that much fucking credit in my life? That dude don't mean that much to me. Why are they all playing the same music? I'm sitting up here looking at this dude like, why would you think that dude is worth all of that? Why would you think that he meant that much to me? That dude never meant that much to me for me to try to go anywhere to make him jealous. I saw a live show and I started to comment like, please stop. Like, y'all give people too much importance. Y'all give people too much fucking credit. First of all. Second of all, like, that dude actually betrayed my trust as a friend. I would never give a fuck about him no more. Ever. Anybody that betrays my trust as a friend. Okay, I put you in a category. I don't do that shit. I don't continue to give a fuck about people the way some of y'all do. I lose respect and lose care especially for a fucking freeloading ass man online. I don't give a fuck about it. Like I had to explain that shit, and then you could see where L. Dot sent in his trolls to attack me because I don't feel for him at all. And it's like, dude, did we ever meet? We never met in real life. Nothing happened. Like nothing happened. Like, why the fuck would I do anything just to make somebody else jealous. Like, if that person does get jealous, then they got a fucking mental problem. That'd be just like if I'm gonna go and I would never go and get jealous over any of these niggas. I ain't never laid down with you. I ain't got nothing with you. Like, I don't get jealous over online shit. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all put too much stock into this online shit. Y'all do. Y'all put way too much stock into this shit. For real. Like, dude, I've pushed out 4 children. Like, literally, you know how it feels to have a baby come out of your fucking ass? I've pushed out 4 children. Nothing is as real. Nothing gets as real as that. But sitting online or either talking on the phone with somebody or being on somebody's show, that's not a romance. That's not, we didn't do anything. Nothing happened. Literally. So why would I ever give a fuck about you enough to go somewhere to make you jealous or some shit like that? Like, I couldn't believe that dude said that. And see, this is why that dude is narcissistic, because y'all give him so much power. Don't ever, ever, ever put my name in a goddamn sentence saying that shit, man. Don't ever try to. No, I don't love that dude. I don't give a fuck about that dude like that. And I already actually, to be honest with you, I was only talking to him to make De Niro jealous. And I've told him that before. I was only doing that just to kind of get back at him, just to, and I'm over that shit. I'm over all that shit, man. I don't give a motherfuck, okay? I'm just telling y'all the truth. I'm sick and tired of going back and forth. And then you can just see the people coming in the chat room. I mean, these people go nuts over me. And I don't really care about you guys that much. I really don't. Like, I care about my clients. I care about the people that come to me and pay me for my services. But you insignificant ass people that are in a chat room, like, literally you're a troll. In my opinion, a lot of trolls, they're either HIV infected, maybe herpes infected. They've got some kind of illness and they're sick and they're taking this shit out on people online. Literally, I am a content creator and I have a fucking hate club, okay? Because I'm the shit. Like, that's the way that I look at these people. I don't look at these people as anything other than what the fuck they are. And I'm not going to ever give anybody more credit than what's due. Seriously. Like, that'll be just like if I talk to if I talk to anybody on here, it's nothing serious. Like, quit trying to marry people. Like, I'm not married to any of these people. Like, so I don't know. I just think that it's a lot of fantasy shit. Quit trying to turn fantasy into reality. I personally am not interested in any of these men online. Okay, to be honest with you, I'm not interested in any of them. Maybe if I've met you in person, then yeah, I'd be interested in you. If it's something about you that I like that I just can't stop thinking about, then yeah, I'm gonna be interested in you. Okay, but other than that, like, especially if you betray my trust, I don't give a fuck about you. Like, literally, for him to bring up that dude, like, dude, you insulted the fuck out of me, because I don't want nothing to do with that guy. I think that he's disgusting. I think that L. is disgusting. I would never have anything. And somebody said, but you keep going back to him. Going back to him? I've never met him. I don't know this dude. The fuck are you you keep going back to what? And look, let me tell you something. If I would have laid down with any of these dudes online, you think they'd be acting like that? If I would have laid up with L. You think that he would come on there and disrespect me like that? The reason why that dude went ham on me is because I fucking subliminally rejected his ass and he went off on me that night. Other than that, I don't have this effect over men to where it makes them want to disrespect me. Okay, men usually want to love me. They want to love on me. They don't want to hurt me, or, so I ain't never laid up with that dude. I ain't never made no plans with him. I've never met him. We ain't had dinner. We ain't did nothing together. There's nothing there. Okay, so when you say you always go back to him, it's like, what the fuck? Are you in a fantasy? Go back? What do you mean go back? Now, I will tell you that you know, it's kind of like forgiveness. It's like, oh, okay, well, it ain't that big of a deal. I forgive you or whatever. You cool to kick it with. But see, this last time, he totally, like, what he did was just like, I would never talk to a man that does shit like that. Records conversations and plays it and the things that he said about my son. So you guys never had to worry about me ever dealing with L. Dot again. Ever. I can promise you guys that. Okay, so yeah, I don't have any respect for him. I think that he's disgusting. I think that he's crazy. I think that he genuinely has a mental illness, is what I think, because he has a really, really hard time like literally he can't hold on to friendships. He can't. Now, you can't say that, because a lot of people kept saying that about me. It's like, oh, really? Well, how come the bitch was friends with me for 20 years before she lost her mind? This dude literally cannot hold on to friends. He can't, like he'll just flip. Like, there were times I would be on the phone with LA and he would just flip over some shit, and you can just tell when a person is about to flip. Now, maybe he has personality disorder or some shit. I don't fucking know. But I know that for me, I'm not interested in being cool with him again, because I tried to tell him out the gate. It was, okay, I compare L. Dot to, like, literally when I gave him my number and said, call me. It was almost like dealing with a goddamn fucking bulldog or a hound. And it's like, you're like, down, boy, down. And he's just like, we gonna be together and I'm gonna come down there and we gonna fuck. And I'm like, wait a minute. I just got on the phone with you like 5 minutes ago, and you making plans to meet up with me. And then after a while, it becomes fun teasing the fuck out of him. I like to tease men. I will admit to that shit. I like teasing men. Sometimes you gotta act slutty sometimes. But at the end of the day, I was just like, hey dude, like literally, like I don't even know if I even want to meet up with you. Like, I don't even, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I was just trying to be friends with him. He was like, oh, you know, men and women can't be friends, so we ain't friends. We in love, bitch, we in love. And I was like, really? And then the next thing I knew, you know, he was roasting me the first time. You think, honestly, guys, listen, he did that shit to me before. Do you think that I didn't think he would do it again? And then when he did it the second time, all he did was made himself look bad. And see, that is a part of my consciousness. I don't care what none of you hating ass people think. Everything that he did to me, I don't know about you guys, it made him look bad. It made him look like a bad person. One of the reasons is because I'm not a bad person. I'm not bad or evil. Now, I can fucking be evil. I can be motherfucking evil. I swear, especially when I'm defending my kids, when I'm protecting my babies. I can turn into a straight up fucking demon when I'm protecting my kids, man. I can. You know what I'm saying? And it's really nothing. It's like a fucking torpedo or something. It's really a trip the way I can be when it comes to my kids. Like, I doubt very seriously that anybody could ever come up in my house and just run up in this motherfucker and like do something. I probably fuck somebody up just because I'm defending my children. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't play that shit. But anyway, other than that, talking about, you know, a man going outside the marriage and getting another bitch pregnant. Oh my goodness gracious. I mean, I don't know. Maybe Wendy Williams can't have babies anymore, and maybe her husband has an instinct to get people pregnant, and maybe that's why she'll probably let him get away with it. I don't know. But for me, it's like, when I'm done having babies, you're done having babies. There's no babies for you because we're married. Okay, so this is it and over, and I am not going to, because when my baby factory is shut down, whoever hook up with me, unless we have like a miracle baby, it ain't going to be no baby. Okay, and you can't go outside the marriage and have no baby, because I'll divorce your ass. You ain't about to go outside and have all this. Fuck, that's, nah, that to me, that ain't no fucking real marriage. I don't know what the hell these people be thinking about doing. I don't care how much money they got. Just because you can, even if you can take care of a kid, don't mean you should have it. Hell, look at, I'm sorry, Black China, but I think that a lot of your behavior, Black China, a lot of that shit you be doing, I wouldn't near about do that shit having daughters and shit. Like, it's okay to have sexuality as a woman, but you know, that shit with you going around shaking your ass and shit, I just don't believe that mothers should do that. Okay, you can go out and have a good time, but you literally run around here with your ass all out. I ain't into that shit. So to me, you know, there are some people that have money and they think that it's all good to just sit up here and behave certain ways in front of children. And I just don't agree with that. You know, that's why I never brought a bunch of men home around my children. My kids ain't used to seeing me with no man unless it's their daddy. And it would take me a while to allow a man, like it would take me a minute to trust a man around my children. A minute. You know, like a minute being like a year or so. So, you know, that would be a hard thing to do. But if I was married and my husband got somebody else pregnant, I'm leaving your ass. We can be friends. We ain't gotta, I'm not gonna be your fucking wife and you got babies all over the place and shit and she gonna run my kitchen. She gonna run my house. That's a conflict of interest. I just wouldn't be able to do it, y'all. That's just me. Anyway. I just wanted to come by real quick. I'm looking kind of shitty today. I guess I could have put on some makeup or something, but I don't care, y'all. I don't, honestly. It is what it is, okay? I'll see y'all later. These men are disgusting. Getting people pregnant and shit outside the marriage. That is fucking disgusting. I just don't see how y'all do it. I don't see how y'all do it. I don't see how y'all do these cheating ass men. I don't see how people do open relationships. If you with me, it ain't no fucking open relationship. Ain't no goddamn threesome. Ain't no goddamn none of that. And you know what? I think the perfect man for me would either be a Virgo or another Cancer. Because Virgos, they don't necessarily do the cheating thing, honestly. Cancers feel more secure when you expect them to be faithful. If you expect them to be faithful and you're not coming to them with all this damn threesome shit, they actually feel more safe in a relationship. So even though I have a Cancer that I had kids with, I can't stand his ass. He won't ever let me go. I think that I would rather be with a Cancer because I'm one of those people to where I don't like open relationships. I don't want somebody else's energy because at any moment, what if she has HIV or herpes? Like just to have an extra partner, what if she accidentally gets raped or something and contracts HIV? You know, this is another person's bodily fluids that you are involving with your bodily fluids and mixing and commingling. I'm sorry, I'm just not into that. And I am very, very into the sanctity of marriage. That's why I never got married. I'm not going to marry a man that's cheating on me. I'm not going to marry a man that's being unfaithful to me. A lot of women, and you know what? I don't think God really likes that either. Even though I'm not a Christian, I don't think God likes for people to go up in churches and make vows that they know they're not going to keep. I think that's probably why a lot of all this evil and shit is going on. For real. That shit is serious, man. And I think that most people, like y'all always trying to pressure people into getting married. No, most people don't need to get married actually because they're not ready. When you think about marriage is a divine union. Most of these couples out here ain't no damn divine union. What is that shit? They got the mistress at the wedding and shit, and they at the bachelorette parties, and the bachelor parties, they fucking other people at the bachelorette party. You know, and I'm sorry, for me, I just don't believe in that. And I think that marriage, if you go into it like that, I think that your marriage is cursed. And I think that in many ways, the children that you have out of that marriage can have a lot of negative energy around them. Because you're not ready. You're not ready to get married. You're not. So why do it? You know, like right now at the age, well, when I was 35, I was ready to get married. But so many people are They're always tripping off of having a young bride. So there's too many people getting married in their teens and 20s, and they shouldn't be married. And a lot of those marriages are ending in divorce. We're actually, as adult human beings, most of us are not even ready to get married until we're at the age probably about 30 or 35. And then at that age in society, men are saying, well, you're too old to get married. It's like, no, I'm not. The fuck are you talking about? This is the age that people are settling down. So it's a lot of people that got shit all confused. And I'm just like, whatever. It is what it is. You said these YouTube gangsters ain't gonna beat me up. Man, fuck all these fucking people, man. And look, I know how to look at people. I don't give a shit, all that roasting shit. Man, I don't give a shit about none of that shit. That shit is stupid as fuck. That shit is real fucking stupid, man, for real. Why would I give a that? That's just like you guys know that me and pro-black Chris hate each other. Why would I give a fuck about what the fuck like everything that he says literally rolls off, it goes in one ear and out the other. Who gives a fuck? Nothing that he says is real. He don't know what the fuck he's talking about. He ain't been around my kid. He don't know none of my fucking children. He just fucking talking out the side of his goddamn fucking neck. So why should anybody give a fuck? That's just like me. I would never come on here and pretend that I know somebody on here that I actually know this motherfucker. But I can tell you what spirit is telling me. Hey, what's up, Countess? How are you? How you doing? How you doing? I'm doing the Wendy Williams. I like Wendy Williams, man. That's messed up that people kind of treat her like she's an alien or something. She ain't no fucking alien. She just kind of funny looking, but she alright. She just tall and lanky and funny looking. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I am doing good, but I think she should leave that man. Don't you think that Wendy Williams should leave her husband? Fuck that. I'd leave his ass. He got some heifer pregnant. That's the end of the straw for me. But she probably feel like she gonna be lonely. She probably feel like she gonna be lonely if she leave him. Her husband is mean. I bet he is mean. And who is that divorcing their husband? Who's that woman that's divorcing her husband? What's her name? Is it Kiki Wyatt? No, not Kiki Wyatt. Shit, the one who had to get a restraining order just recently. I don't know why I can't remember her name. Shit, what is that artist's name? She's an R&B artist that's getting divorced or she got a restraining order against her husband. Shit, I don't know why I can't think of or remember her name. She's pretty famous too. Jennifer Hudson. Jennifer Hudson is divorcing her husband. And she got a restraining order against him because he evidently was violent to her. And, everybody think that Jennifer Hudson killed her whole family or whatever. They think that she sacrificed those people. I can't say if she did or not, but, I just know that she's got a restraining order against her husband. And her husband looked like a fucking woman beater. He looked like he'll whoop somebody's ass. Yep, she ain't married. Oh yeah, you're right, Countess. She's not married. They were engaged for 10 years. You're right. She ain't married. She just got a restraining order against his ass. They never got married. Yep. So they I think they had like a 10-year engagement. That's a damn shame. And you know what? I think it's bullshit. I think it's demonic. Like, if I see a man, like, threatening a woman and shit, I think that shit is demonic. Like, automatically, I don't give a fuck if you a man and that woman is saying something. Now, I can tell if a woman is lying, but if you a man and you threatening women and shit and you doing all that, automatically, I'm not on your side. Automatically, I'm on the woman's side. Lady Rock said, I wish my husband would. That would be the last time he stick his dick in anything. Ooh, shit. Damn, Lady Rock said, I will fucking hang that bastard by the neck. They wouldn't find him. His ass end up missing. Damn. Countess says, I don't see the point in marriage, but maybe I'm just weird. Well, shit. I see the point in marriage, making a commitment to a person. You know what I'm saying? I see the point in it, but I just don't believe in getting married at no courthouse or getting married in a church, like having to go and sign papers and stuff like that. I don't believe in that kind of marriage. I don't, because I believe that those kind of legal marriages, they are connected. They're demonic. They're demonic. And I believe that whatever state you're in can use your energy for whatever purpose they want to use it. I believe that I'm an independent person. I don't want to be in no fucking, don't invite me. I don't want to be in no damn sorority. I don't want to be in no gang. I don't want to be initiated in none of that shit. None of it. I don't want to be a part of nothing. I ain't making no goddamn vow to do shit because I might change my mind later. Fuck that. Seriously. That's why I never wanted to be a part of no damn, like, you know, the Masons and shit like, no thank you. Fuck all that. Why can't we be friends without me being a part of your fucking club or your group? What, you know, to me, that says to me some kind of demon owns that sect of that group, and that's why you gotta make these vows and shit. I live my life. I'm a free agent. Fuck that. That's why I am a solitary witch. I don't conform to no religion, neither Baptist, Christian, Jehovah's Witness, Muslim, none of that. Okay, I'm just here. I'm what they call an indigo child, is what I am. Okay, and I consider myself to be pagan. If I were to compare my beliefs, because I do love nature, I do worship nature. You know, but then again, I do agree with, you know, some other stuff. Like I totally agree with some of the stuff that Christian people say. I totally agree with some of the stuff that it says in the Bible. So, but I'm not into all of that. Let's all be a part of a group or a club. No, thank you. No, thank you. This is where I will completely be left out of all this shit. I don't want to be initiated in nothing. Please don't do it. Okay, please don't do it. I see somebody took their thumbs down away. Well, that's just how I feel. I'm tired of having to do that. Why I gotta be a part of a group? I would be up there trying not to laugh at my own wedding. But anyway, the kind of wedding that I would have is one out in nature. Barefoot in a forest is what I would have, a forest wedding. Barefoot. I'd have my dress and everything. Everybody be dressed up nice. White flowers, white lights everywhere. You know, I'm under a full moon. I would not get married in a church or in a courthouse or none of that. No, thank you. No, thank you. It is going to be cool whenever I do get married. I don't know when that's going to be. But for me, and I guess a lot of people feel some type of way about that. You know, anybody that loves nature gets attacked like that. Anybody that, you know, and see, they got a lot of cults and stuff out there. People be looking for protection from these different cults and stuff. You know, they have lots of different cults and stuff out there. I noticed that I've been reading a lot about that, and the shit's getting downright fucking scary. It's getting scary as fuck. I'm glad that my bid is almost done on this motherfucker. I think I'll probably live for about another 40 or 50 years. To be honest, I mean, I ain't even gonna say I ain't even gonna talk about that. How do you feel about your family trying to force you to raise your kids under religion? Even after you said absolutely not. I'm dealing with this now. My kids have never been to church. This is what I think of that. I think that if the father and the mother, if you as the mother and the father, I think that if you are teaching those kids the right way, I think that if you are raising your children properly, to be good people, to not go out there and harm people, then I think that you are within your rights. I don't think that parents should be forcing religion on their kids anyway. Okay, now for me, I taught my children the belief in God. I taught my children about God. But see, Lady Rogers, you're still with the father of your children, right? So you're fine as long as you're still with the father and he's not evil or satanic. Yeah, see, that's good. See, I split from my girl's father, and he's very demonic and godless. He's very demonic and godless. So, you know, it takes extra prayer, yeah. So you believe in God, but not religion, and it's nothing wrong with that. All these religions, guys, in my opinion, they're nothing more than cults, in my opinion. I feel like they are cults. I believe that it does, like the certain deities have power with them. Yeah, I think that Jesus has power within him. Yeah, I think that it's mainly because, you know, Jesus as a deity. This is considered to be a deity, and I respect everybody's deity. That's just like Kali Ma has power. Oshun has power. Lord Ganesha has power. Okay, the different deities, Lakshmi has power. So, I mean, I feel like as long as people respect other people's belief system, then I think we'll be fine. But see, that's the problem, is that people literally do not respect other people's choices and belief systems. They don't respect it at all. Okay, I've had to deal with it, and you know what? I'm sorry, but the Christian religion, there is a lot of different demons associated with Christianity. A lot of demons that Christians are battling right now. A lot of them. It's Catholic, and it's a lot of things that I don't agree with that they do. Oh, okay, so your people are Catholic, yeah. Well, my heart goes out to you dealing with that, because you know what? You've asked me about that twice, Lady Rocks. You should come and get a reading, because they seem to really be putting you through a lot of changes. Because you were always asking about that, so you must be feeling some of that negative energy from that negative spirit. And I believe that it is literally a deity, and then little small deities like it's a deity, and then it's like little sub deities, and they're like trying to force you to conform, and then you end up giving all your power to that particular thing. And it's usually the pastor, it's usually the preacher, right? The Catholic preacher or the priest. And they don't even want to do exorcisms no more. Them Catholic priests, they don't even really, I've been hearing that they stopped doing exorcisms in the churches and stuff. That Catholics don't even do exorcisms. And it's like, what the fuck? It's like, you don't do exorcisms? Like, those are kind of necessary. They just kind of let the person fall where they stand. They don't even fucking do anything to help their peeps. No, you don't have to apologize for keep asking, because I just noticed that you've asked about it more than once, so they must be really sending you through a lot of changes, because for you to ask about it that many times, you know, they must be like, I don't know, from what I've seen religious people do, they attack you through every avenue that they can. They attack you through the school, they attack you through the church. They attacking you everywhere. They'll literally have all eyes on you as they're trying to force you to conform. And if you don't want to, you don't have to. That's just how I feel about it. Okay? And I absolutely love what I do. I love my belief systems. There's nothing wrong with what I believe in, because that's what I'm supposed to fucking believe in. Okay, and I'm just telling y'all, like, I remember I was going to this babysitter of these Jehovah's Witnesses. They were so fucking abusive. They were fucking abusive and evil. These people were supposed to be fucking Jehovah's Witnesses, and they was abusive and evil, man. I be seeing that way too much, so I know how y'all feel when it comes to that religion stuff, because so many different religions are just fucking shitty, and the people that's associated with that shit be shitty as fuck. Like, you know, these evil ass trolls on here, the ones that be attacking, I bet you these people go right. I bet you they gonna get up in the morning and go to church on Sunday. It's like, like I wonder if God knows, like God does know, like how fucking, like the negative energy and shit that they have inside of them, or do they think that they're just lying to God? You know what I'm saying? But some of these people, I believe they do worship like what they call the devil, an evil dark being. I be seeing them worship the devil on here too. I believe the devil is on YouTube. Manifests itself as many vloggers. A couple of vloggers on here that the devil manifests itself as. I ain't gonna say who, because then those people will get even more fucking narcissistic. But I seen the devil in many of these vloggers on here. Just the shit that they do. Just, you know, constant chaos and misery and shit. Ain't never no fucking happiness. That's why I said don't try to stick me with that person, because I'm happy 90% of the time. And these people hate to hear you say that. So it's almost like you just want to come on here and be like, I'm miserable. And then it's like you got to live, you got to be happy and silent. Like you got to keep your happy to your fucking self, or these people will purposely try to fuck with you to make you miserable and shit. You eating Church's chicken? I love Church's chicken. You know, it's stupid people out here who think pagans worship the devil when it's the complete opposite. Exactly, yeah. I'm pagan and I don't worship no damn devil. I've dealt with the devil. I absolutely, I've seen the devil. I know that, and you know what? I believe that now that I had to think about it, I believe that the devil and demons, they have offspring. They do. I believe in that shit. Okay, just because and not even just offspring, just people that resonate from the devil, just very demonic fucking people. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I love Church's chicken. Oh my God, with them fucking jalapeno bombers and them honey butter biscuits and shit. And I love, boy, they make they corn on the cobs perfect. They make that shit perfect. But anyway, y'all, yeah, I just wanted to come and make some commentary about all that. And just to let y'all know, man, I ain't had no damn love relationship with nobody on YouTube, man. I ain't met up with none of these dudes on YouTube. I don't even know if these motherfuckers are real. Shit. They could be CGI technology. You don't even know if some of these people is real if you ain't fucking met them in real life. Y'all know I'm real, because my address been given out. I'm sure people done drove by here and they done seen my ass in Georgia. So y'all know I'm 1000% real. But some of these people are fake. Some of these people don't even really fucking exist. Hell no, I ain't gonna, he don't exist. He's not real. He's not real, in my opinion. This dude ain't real, man. The fuck you gonna meet up with somebody that don't even fucking really exist? This nigga is like CGI technology and shit. Like, he's virtual reality. He ain't even fucking real. And I don't know why you know what I'm saying? So, no, I ain't gonna never meet up with him. I don't know why people think that. Like, I just wanted to reiterate that to people. Like, there has never been anything that has went on, and, you know, just because I go to another person's chat room, you're gonna fucking say that I'm in their chat room just to make him jealous. And it's like, whatever, like, shit. And a lot of these people, they know damn well they like me. They love it when I come by their chat rooms and shit. But they just want to front for everybody else because they scared of what everybody else is going to say. But those people ain't even fucking real. What are those people going to do to you? You know what I'm saying? They can't do shit to you just because I'm in your chat room. So I told this dude, I was like, dude, I said, you gay or something. You weak as fuck. I told D-Lo 1000, I said, you gay and weak because you sitting up here under fucking peer pressure from all these fake ass fucking people that don't even fucking barely exist. You got a real motherfucker in your chat room. And just because the trolls and shit and these stupid ass people like Pro Black Chris and shit, that's why I would never fuck with none of these people online, because they weak. If you rocking with me, if you rolling with me, if you like me, then fucking rock with me and roll with me. Shit, fuck all these other stupid ass people. What the fuck they gonna do to you? You know what I'm saying? What they gonna do? They gonna tell you that they gonna kill you? They will drop documents and try to find you and shit out of jealousy. Like, no, like if anything, I believe that V-Dub dude evidently was jealous that I was in his fucking chat room, because I ain't never came to V-Dub's chat room. Never. And I hardly ever go to these people's chat room. And for him to say some shit like that, it was like, really, dude? Really? You honestly opened up your fucking mouth to say some shit like that? I would never waste fucking 2 seconds out of my fucking life to try to make that fucking low-life ass fucking degenerate bum jealous, a bum that don't even fucking exist. Get the fuck out of here. Like I said, if something is fucking unreal, if something seems unbelievably fucking unreal, man, take that shit with a grain of salt. Step outside the fucking matrix, man. Get out of that shit, man. That dude don't really fucking exist, man. That's just like he came on there and was like, don't donate to her, but donate to me and my daughter for some kind of Miss Michigan or some shit. He just made up that shit and like literally, it's a fraud, it's a fake. It's just that shit's made up. Nobody's gonna believe in any donations that these people claim that they get unless they showing it. Are they proving what they have? No, they're not. They're just saying, oh, we collected this amount of much money. They ain't doing shit. All that dumbass shit. Ain't nobody actually donating to roast no fucking baby. Get the fuck up out of here. They said that's all a fake treachery. That shit is what do you call that shit? That's the moon, man. That shit is fake fucking glamour. They just making it look like some shit. They ain't doing shit. Ain't nobody paid them to do no shit, and they full of shit. That's all I gotta say. Ain't nobody gonna pay no fucking money. Like maybe $20 here and there, but ain't nobody fucking paying no damn L Roach to fucking roast no fucking body. The man, I get paid real money on here to do spells and shit for people. Cleanses, readings. What I do has validity. These dudes making it look like somebody actually donating and shit so that they can roast babies and shit. They fucking full of shit. Ain't nobody. Exactly. And I got a real son over here that I love. I have real love for my kids. You think I would bring a fucking freeloading degenerate bum around my fucking kids? You know what I'm saying? I was just bored. I already told y'all I was just bored. How y'all get I was bored into you always go back to him? No, I always go back to De Niro Red. This dude is fucking retarded. Like, I know De Niro Red exists. You know why? I know that man exists because I went to actually visit him in jail. So we know that man actually fucking exists at least. And I saw his booty. He has a nice ass, y'all. De Niro Red has a cute booty, just to let y'all know. See, that's somebody that I know and have confirmed is real. This L creature, this motherfucker ain't even fucking real. He's totally unbelievably unreal and a goddamn character online. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Yeah, and I believe that he's gay too. No offense to any gay men out there. Okay? Anyway, y'all, I'm about to go make some chicken. I'm about to cook some chicken. Y'all have a happy Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is in 5 days. And tomorrow, I think I'm going to take my turkey out of the freezer. What you mean, yay? I think I'm going to take that turkey out the freezer and go ahead and get him ready. And I think I'm going to marinate him for like a couple of days before I actually cook him. I'm going to stuff him with all kind of stuff. Put him in the refrigerator with probably some brine or something. I'm gonna get like I'm gonna figure out what marinade I'm gonna use for my turkey, because I usually do like a turkey marinade. I don't just take it out and I don't just do that. I actually like to take the time to salt and season my shit and rub it down with oils and stuff and stuff it and everything. So I'm going to be up in here chopping up vegetables, chopping up stuff. So I'm going to be cooking up a storm up in here, y'all, very soon. Anyway, y'all, I'll see y'all later. Have a happy Saturday. Don't buy too much into what that bum says. None of these fucking idiots on here, man. A lot of these people are, you know what? A lot of these trolls, they're literally just doing their job. That's all they're doing. Some of them get paid to do that shit, just to talk shit. I wouldn't take nothing that they say for heart, for real. And like, oh, that's what I wanted to comment on. That Tommy Sotomayor situation. See how men ain't smart as women? See how y'all ain't ready for this shit? See how men gotta be, if he had a good woman in his life, he wouldn't have been sitting up there crying on the phone with CPS. Like, you don't sit on the phone and cry to them. You just, diplomatically tell them what's going on. I got people online pranking me. I'm a public figure. These people are pranking me. You know what I'm saying? You don't sit there and get all fucking emotional and shit with that shit, all threatening them and shit. You don't do no shit like that. That shit make you look crazy. No, you just say, hey, look, it ain't real. It's fake. It's fake. Okay? That's what I do. If they show up at my house, and like the last one that came here, she was so sweet. She had tears in her eyes. She was so sincere. She was like, I know you're being stalked. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't even have to talk to her at that point. But if they come over here, it's just like, you don't get emotional. Now, I do believe that CPS does need to do something about that. People calling in anonymous reports on people. They are actually using CPS against people. Okay? And you can do that. It don't matter if you on YouTube, Facebook, wherever you at. A person can just look at you and decide, I just want to fuck with this person. I just want to do this and do that, even though they know that it's a false report. I'm diplomatic when it comes to them. I'm like, hey, it's a false report. It's not real. Please leave my house. I don't want to talk to you, especially if they've been to your house several times. Say, hey, look, and then you have to send down your letters. You have to do due process. You send down your letters and you file your fucking police reports. That's all you got to do. You just got to cover your ass. So, I mean, he may have some guilt for some things that he has done, in particular that one little skit that he did where he was pretending to, him and Alex did a skit together or whatever. I wouldn't have did no shit like that. You don't do no shit like that. So I think that it's sick. I think that all of this weird daddy-daughter, all these fucking sick-ass jokes about molestation and molesting kids, y'all need to put that shit in the garbage and throw that shit away and burn that shit forever. Throw that shit the fuck away, man. Quit joking around about that shit. That shit ain't funny. None of it is funny, man. That's why y'all going through what y'all going through, because y'all think the shit is funny. Everything is a fucking joke. This shit ain't no joke. Shit, a nasty ass father having sex with his daughter and shit, fucking up her mind and shit. Probably for years and years to come and shit. And eventually the daughter gonna want somebody else. Eventually that daughter is gonna want somebody else other than their old ass father. So that incest shit, that shit ain't funny, man. That ain't nothing to joke about. And they be making jokes about that shit constantly. You will never, that's one of the things that you should never make jokes about. Child molesting, child rape, and fucking taxes. Well, taxes you should make jokes about. But that shit, that's serious, man. We don't fucking make jokes. I would not watch a comedian that comes out and makes jokes about a father molesting their daughter or a mother molesting their son. That shit ain't funny at all, man. Y'all need to understand that shit is in very fucking poor taste. And the majority of the population is not gonna fucking accept that because it's fucking repugnant. It's fucking repugnant, man, whenever you get through. So, yeah, that shit ain't cool. It's not cool. For, a father actually molesting their kid, man, that's some sick ass shit. That's some sick ass shit. No, Eddie Murphy ain't never did that. Eddie Murphy ain't never made no joke about no kid getting molested or raped by their daddy. That shit ain't funny, man. It's not funny. And you know what? On some serious shit, people that do go through that, like later on in life, they will try to normalize that. Like I know that there's some families that they have sex with each other. There are incestuous families out there. Those people are in a lot of pain. They are. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. That shit ain't cool. Like I've seen people that meet up with their brothers and sisters and they have sex with their family members. Those people going through a lot of fucking changes, man. Because it's something. It's something in their mind. It ain't right for you to be mixing and commingling with somebody that came out of your mom. Like y'all came out the same mama. It's something that's just sick about that shit. It is. It really is. But there's a lot of people that's turned on by that kind of shit. It's a lot of people that's turned on by it. So, I mean, literally, people. There's a lot of people that make incest porn. That shit is very, very fucking popular. But that shit is literally not cool at all. Literally. And somebody that does that shit, man, they deserve somebody to beat the fuck out of them. You sitting up here fucking raping your goddamn young daughters and shit. I ain't into that shit. I ain't into that shit. And I realize it's a lot of people out there that like they're adults now. And they actually went through that shit with their parents. And now that shit turned them on. That we got a lot of children, a lot of adult children out there that were raped by their parents, and now it's turning them on. It turns them on, and see, that's why they end up molesting and raping their own kids. See what I'm saying? And I see a lot of them out on social media. I be seeing these sick motherfuckers doing that shit. Everybody ain't had that experience with their parents though. Everybody ain't did no shit like that. Everybody ain't planning on doing no shit like that. Okay, and so, yeah, I be wanting them people to go away, get away from my chat room, quit talking, don't even look at my kid. Don't even look at him. No, thank you. Anyway, y'all, I gotta go. Hate to end it on that note. But yeah, if you got CPS at your door and you coming for you literally, it's a false call. Just tell CPS, just say, hey, listen, I've sent down letters and you know, it's a false call, but you know, me and my children are safe, and thank you for coming by. And you just thank them for coming by, and you just go in your house and you close the goddamn door. That's all you got to do. You don't sit up there and call them and start screaming and hollering and shit and performing and crying and shit. I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have done that if I was him. So yeah, anyway, I'll see y'all later. Deuces.